Brandon Nunes, your host on Between Chalk Lines podcast, where it's all baseball talk all the time, every week. And I know I've been kind of gone a couple of weeks now. I want to explain, obviously, Thanksgiving, November, um, finals weeks for school kind of coming up for last week. So that's why there was no episode last week. And I have an announcement. The last episodes of Between the Chalk Lines podcast will be recorded and aired on Friday the 30th, obviously, and then posted tomorrow. And then next week, after Christmas, the December winner of the Colson Montgomery Auto will be announced right at the end of the year on Instagram and TikTok. So I will be active more on the shorts, kind of thing. So TikTok, Instagram, expect more, minute to 30-second blurbs. Spring training, I will obviously be tracking that this upcoming year in 2026. So between the chalk lines, 30-minute, 40-minute podcasts will be no more as of the end of the year. The website will be going down, but you can still follow me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X, all of those. I'll put the info right here for you. But I don't want to get off the topic. Baseball, obviously. The biggest signing that I did not see coming was Kyle Schwarber being the first big deal. Back to Philly, not leaving, 5 years, $150 million for a $30 million AAV. Not the largest for this year. That actually goes to Pete Alonso at 31. As far as position players, after that, it's a steepish drop. We have Dylan Cease at a $27 million AAV. But let's run these big deals in the hundreds of millions of dollars. So, as I said, Kyle Schwarber, designated hitter, 5 years, 150 to the Phillies. Then we still have Cody Bellinger, Kyle Tucker, Ranger Suarez, Framber Valdez, Bo Bichette, Eugenio Suarez, all free agents still as of the 19th. That's my dog in the back. I'm sorry. But we get to Pete Alonso, leaves New York and is going to Baltimore. So they also settled on a 5-year, $155 million deal for that 31 million ABV. Then Dylan Cease to Toronto for 7 years at $210 million. I am going to let my dog in real quick. He was scared because there was nobody in the living room. So going back, Trent Grisham took his qualifying offer for $22 million. So not a big deal there. First kind of big signing of the offseason was Josh Naylor to Seattle for 5 years, $92.5 million. Merrill Kelly signed to Arizona for 2 years, $40 million. Jorge Polanco is going to the Mets to replace, quote unquote, Alonso on a 2-year deal, $40 million. The Tigers got Torres back on his qualifying offer. Then we have the Braves got Mike Yastrzemski for 2 years at $23 million. The Giants got Adrian Hauser for 2 years, $22 million. And the Dodgers got Edwin Diaz. This one is particularly interesting. From the Mets lost a couple of big pieces there. Alonso and Diaz. 3 years, $69 million. He was offered more years from other teams, but it's like when the Dodgers call, you pick up. Back-to-back World Series champions. It's kind of hard to say no to the Dodgers. Some big other names, Robert Suarez, relief pitcher, really good one. Braves, 3 years, $45 million. And Devin Williams, another good relief pitcher, 3 years, $51 million to the Mets. Detroit got Kyle Finnegan, 2 years, $19 million. And then it kind of goes downhill from there. Today, Michael King, 3 years, $75 million. Interesting signing. High AAV, but short as far as committing. So we'll see there. The Angels, just dumpster diving. Drew Pomeranz, 1 year, $4 million. And then they also got, got a couple of people. They're not very good. They also got Jordan Romano, 1 year, $2 million. And Alek Manoah, 1 year, $1.95 million. As well as, I think that might be it as far as the Angels, like big names, Manoa, um, Romano, and Pomeranz. I know. Oh, and it also settled with the Skaggs family. Last minute, they did not want this going to deliberation. Um, Everything is pointing to the verdict, or was pointing to the verdict going to the family. So last minute, the Angels decided to instead just settle. No number has been released, so there's that. Um, there have been some big trades. I will tell you who those trades were because after signings, it goes to trades. Today, Friday, three-way team trade. Pirates got second baseman Brandon Lowe, lefty pitcher Mason Montgomery, outfielder Jake Mangum. The Rays got outfielder Jacob Melton, righty pitcher Anderson Brito, and Astros got righty pitcher Mike Burrows. So that was the big trade of the day. Um, Yesterday, the Orioles also got Shane Baz, depending on how you want to say it, from the Rays for outfielder Slater DeBrun, catcher Caden Bodine, righty pitcher Michael Ferret, outfielder Austin Over, as well as a competitive bounce round A pick for next year. Or, yes, next year, next July. So, very interesting on those trades. Some smaller trades and some, I'm saying, minor league deals, but we still got Bregman. Don't know where he's gone. And Murakami is a big one. Sunday has to sign, I believe. Double check that. Sorry, Monday, not Sunday. The 22nd has to sign with a major league team by, I believe, 4 p.m. Eastern. If he does not, he is off of the posting system, and that would kind of suck, I believe, for major league fans and major league teams. So we're trying to avoid that. But if he goes to the Dodgers, I'm telling you, it's gonna go crazy. I'm kidding, but seriously, Dodgers, stop signing people, please. Thank you. So that was it for my kind of rundown slash retiring announcement. And thank you for everyone who subscribed, followed, and allowed me to interview you because I did talk to some major leaguers from recent years and, a while back. Um, it was definitely cool. Can't say it wasn't. But next week is the last official full um, podcast for the Between the Chalk Lines run. So, everyone, thanks, and I'll catch you next week.